traveled to Konark, Odisha, where stands one of India's most remarkable creations, the Konark Sun Temple. Built around 1250 CE by King Narasimha Deva of the Eastern Ganga dynasty, it's the finest expression of Kalinga architecture. This temple is dedicated to Lord Surya, the sun god, the eternal source of life and energy. Every stone here speaks combining art, science, mathematics, astronomy, and spirituality into one's timeless rhythm. It reflects the brilliance of the Indian knowledge system where creativity and calculation coexist. Now, let's talk about the central deity of the Konark Sun Temple, Lord Surya, the eternal source of light and energy. If you notice the images on the slide, you'll see Surya riding a chariot. This chariot is not just mythological, it holds deep scientific and symbolic meaning in Indian knowledge system. The chariot is pulled by 7 horses. These represent the 7 colors of sunlight, the same spectrum we study in the physics, Vibgyor. They also connect with the 7 days of the week, showing how time itself was visualized through nature in ancient India. Below that, you'll see a large detailed wheel. The temple has 12 pair of wheels and each pair represents the 12 months of the solar year. So the entire temple is actually a cosmic calendar carved in stone. So the deity is not just a religious figure. Surya becomes a connection between science, architecture, time, measurement and cosmic energy. Konark is basically a stone-made textbook of engineering and astronomy.
Now, let's move to one of the most fascinating aspects of the Konark Sun Temple, its architecture. The temple represents the Kalinga architectural style, also known as the Odishan style. If you look closely at the carvings in the image, you can see how detailed and precise the work is. Every inch has meaning. The entire temple was designed as a gigantic stone chariot of Lord Surya, not a symbolic chariot but a literal one, with wheels, horses, and geometric alignments. It shows Surya traveling across the sky, just how ancient text describes the movement of the sun. The complex originally had 3 major structures. First, Vimana, the Sanctum Sanctorum. This was the main shrine holding the idol of Surya. It was huge, about 229 feet high. Unfortunately, it has collapsed over time. Second, Jagmohana, the audience hall. This part is still standing. It's famous for its massive size and the incredibly detailed carvings you see on the screen. Third, Nata Mandir, the dance hall. This was used for devotional dances and temple rituals. It highlights how performing arts were considered part of worship in Indian knowledge system. Now, this slide shows something that many people don't realize about the Konark Sun Temple. It's not only an artistic monument but also a scientific and engineering marvel. The temple was built using chlorite, laterite, and condylite stone. And there's the amazing part, there was no cement used at all. Exactly, the builders used interlocking joints and iron clamps. So, the stones fit together like puzzle pieces locked in place with metal. The magnetic mystery. There is also a fascinating scientific theory. Ancient engineers might have placed a large magnetic lodestone at top of the temple. This magnet was so powerful that it helped balance and stabilize the entire structure.
Till now, we saw the beauty and architecture of Konark. But what makes it truly extraordinary is the science hidden inside the stones. This temple is not just a religious structure, it is a scientific instrument. Konark was built using the rules of Vastu Shastra and Shilpa Shastra, the ancient Indian science of architecture and design. There are 12 wheels on the chariot, each representing 1 month. But these wheels are not decorative. Each wheel works as a precise sundial. By observing the shadow cast by the spokes, ancient people could tell the exact time of the day. Isn't it interesting how many of us thought that the temple could also work as a clock?
Inside the temple, magnetic iron beams were used to maintain perfect balance. This created stability in a structure weighing thousands of tons. And here's something interesting. The design of the temple creates acoustic resonance. When chants or mantras are recited, the shape of the hall amplifies the sound naturally. No speakers, no technology, just pure science.
This temple also shows advanced knowledge of climate and environment. The stone walls are thick, which keeps the inside naturally cool. Airflow was planned in such a way that wind circulates through the structure. It stands on a raised platform to prevent humidity and floods. So, even 800 years ago, builders understood sustainable architecture.
So, what is the essence of all this? Konark is a temple that can measure time, react to light, enhance sound, and survive harsh climate. All centuries before modern science explained these concepts. Konark is not just a monument of stone, it is a monument of mathematics, engineering, astronomy, and environmental science, created from the knowledge of ancient India.
In 1984, Konark was declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This wasn't just for its architecture, but for what it represents, the unity of knowledge system, art, astronomy, spirituality, and engineering all in one place.
From an Indian knowledge system perspective, Konark teaches us something profound, that knowledge must be preserved, adapted, and renewed just as the temple was. So, while parts of the temple may have fallen, its spirit has never collapsed. India's science has always looked upward, not just to measure the stars but to seek meaning in them. Konark stands as a radiant reminder that in India, knowledge was never just studied, it was lived, carved, and aligned with the universe itself. Even today, as the sun rises over its ancient stones, it continues to echo the brilliance of civilization that turned science into art and art into timeless wisdom.